live.
When is it?
We're live.
Did it say the thing? We are?
Says the thing. We're live.
All right. We got to wait for it to say the thing. We're going to talk about how we're feeling going into preseason week 2. Some injuries, some concerns about the defense, some Q&A from our Twitter followers. We're running that back again. We're going to do all that and more coming up next on Cincy Unfiltered.
Yo, boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer, let's flow. No filter needed, beers getting deleted. It's the Cincy Unfiltered show. Let's go. Boys are ready to go. Boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer, let's flow. No filter needed, beers getting deleted. It's the Cincy Unfiltered show. Let's go. Boys are ready to go.
What is up? What is up? Cincinnati, tri-state area, the millions watching around the world. Welcome
Billions.
To we're probably at billions now. You're right. We're that damn big. How are we doing tonight, Drew?
Good. We are big. You remember that time the analytics told us that people were listening to us in somewhere in Asia?
Asia. There was some Germany in there, some other countries. Yeah, definitely crazy. Absolutely.
International sports program all over the fucking world.
100%.
Lots of people in the chat. We love to see it. Steven Work. I don't know if I've seen that name before. My wife found garage beer at our local Food Lion. That's a good wife.
Oh,
that's a
Food
hell.
Lion. All right. Food Lion's down south, right? I think Food Lion's down south.
Yeah. It's a southern thing. Fravor got 2 burgers and 4 garage lives. Let's have us a night. You gotta love that. That's a hell of a Tuesday.
Who day? Absolutely love it. 100%. My Ritter
Blaze is here. Everybody's here.
Tim,
have you gotten your?
It's in New York right now. It's off of the Chinese child labor boat. It's now in the United States, and it's being shipped from New York to my home. I've got the
dude.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm pumped. I think I got a new phone, guys. Remember I was having phone trouble.
It's about time, Jesus.
I apparently selected ultramarine blue. I don't remember doing that, but you know what? It's going to have a case on it anyway. Super pumped. I think I'm going to have the only Desmond Ritter Bengals jersey in existence.
I don't think that's true. I think those things are going to be all over Clifton.
Maybe they will. Okay, in transit, arriving on time. Your package is moving with USPS network and on track to be delivered. The expected delivery date as of August 12th, 2025, 7:05 a.m. is currently in transit next facility. This is Chinese, guys. I don't know what the hell they're trying to say here. Doesn't make sense, but it's on the way. That's all I know. That sentence made no sense. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but yeah. Okay.
Look at that.
Color coordinated for the show. Love it.
That jersey was made by an 8-year-old.
Yep, 100%.
Making 17 cents per hour.
Glad to keep them employed.
Yeah. Somebody asked where my hoodie came from. Where did that come from? Fravor asked, where did the Almost Sunday hoodie come from? That one from LFG Cincy. They're on Instagram and Twitter at LFG Cincy. LFG stands for Let's Fucking Go. It's got a cool design on the back also. Free ad.
Oh, I do like that.
LFG Cincy gets free ads because they're really, really cool people. They're local. They got stores down in the Cincy area at lfgcincy.com. Free ad for LFG Cincy on the Almost Sunday
LFG.
hoodie.
Where's my hoodie, dog? I got a few of your t-shirts. Come on, man. Let's talk. They have really good stuff though. Free ad to them for sure. Brandon,
I got a hat on the way.
Do you really? We'll get to Tyson Anderson. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. The season's finally swinging, right? We got hat on hat football. We had a real live action game, preseason granted. You want to jump right into it?
Yeah, so it's been almost a week since the game. Feels like it's so long.
Yeah.
Yesterday was your anniversary?
It was. Yeah, August 11th.
Congratulations on somehow tricking her into not leaving you after all these years.
For 13 years.
13 years, you've just been coming home with giant boxed wine displays and Sam Hubbard cutouts, and she just keeps trucking along.
Helmets, all kinds of dumb shit. She just deals with it.
Yeah,
100%.
Well, the Bengals offense really felt like they picked up right where they left off in the preseason game. Joe Burrow, I believe he was 9 out of 10, 122 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then after the game, they said, "How'd you think you did?" And he said, "I played average." And they said, "Well, you went 9 for 10." He said, "Yeah, I missed that first one."
Yeah.
So not satisfied with his performance, and you love to see that because that's exactly what you want out of your franchise quarterback.
He was humming. I mean, he was dipping and ripping.
What off season?
He looked great. I'm just so for him to come out of there and say, "Yeah, I think I can do better." Like, okay, all right, man.
Yeah.
If you can, great. But if you go 9 for 10 in 2 drives or whatever the hell he played week 1 with 2 touchdowns, we're good. Thank you.
Yeah, and Chase just picked up right where he left off. As you can see on the headline, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are still really good at playing football.
Yeah.
Ben, we love you, Ben. Ben is in the chat.
What up, Ben?
We love Ben, the old man. We'd love to have him here. I thought a light just went off, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. So yeah, they're still really good at football. Chase does that little dig route, kind of finds the soft spot in the zone, kicks it, makes the first guy miss like 36 yards to the crib. Chase Brown, I thought, looked very, very good.
He did.
In the action that he got, both running and receiving. He was shot out of a cannon. He was exploding through holes. He's making really good catches out of the backfield. And it's just business.
It's all business, baby. Yeah.
And that's what Chase Brown was. All business. He knows about business.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And that's
exciting. No, it's exciting to see Chase Brown firing on all cylinders also. It makes the Taj Brooks pick more fun if we've got Chase Brown like just solidified there as the one and just fucking ripping off plays. It's going to be an interesting year for this offense in a good way. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, the Taj Brooks looks pretty solid in the run he was getting also. Yep. Shout out Tanner Hudson. Touchdown in the first quarter of the preseason game and then touchdown in the fourth quarter of the preseason game. Old T. Huddy just playing the whole game after taking a shot. I thought he had a concussion for sure.
He's all good, though. Yeah, definitely. Definitely good to see a guy like that out there getting his touches, too, considering, right? We have a pretty fun tight end room this year, which we'll talk positions down the line. But there's a lot of guys out there getting touches, man. And it's exciting because football is back.
Dude, I got the Reds game on my iPad over here. Yeah. You know how they show shots of the crowd? This dude was absolutely getting his fucking ass reamed by his girlfriend, and they were just focused on it. Dude, this chick was ripping this guy to shreds. And they were, I can't hear it, obviously, but they were showing it. That's awesome. Noah Fant got into the action a little bit today. The Bengals did a little 11 on 11, kind of a scrimmage type situation. It looked good. Yeah, Chef, it's not a dig route. I said that wrong. I was speaking quickly. I apologize, but everybody knows the route that we're talking about. Yeah. So yeah, T. Huddy, man, is he priming himself to be a trade candidate? Because you got Fant, you got Gesicki. They're not getting rid of Drew Sample. Zach Taylor with great praise for Drew Sample today said one of the best point of attack blockers as a tight end in the NFL, and you're goddamn right he is. So is T. Huddy maybe on the trade block?
That was fun. What are you going to get for Tanner Hudson? I think he's more valuable in the tight end room. So I keep him in the tight end room and let's score touchdowns in the red zone. That's what I say.
But you would think that would be Gesicki and Fant territory.
Could be any of them.
Because Gesicki is nursing a little bit of an injury. Zach said he's not worried about it. Fant didn't play, obviously, because he is just brand new. I don't know ball. I don't know business. I don't know jack shit.
Yeah, get out of here. Just get off the show. You're a disgrace.
Don't know ball. Don't know business. What am I doing here? I think they will keep 4 tight ends.
Yeah,
I truly do. I think Tanner McLaughlin's probably going to be a practice squad scenario. I really think you might see a scenario where it's Mike Gesicki, Noah Fant, Drew Sample, and Tanner Hudson. Eric All obviously is going to miss the entire season with his blown knee. It's just really, really tough. Really, really tough. Ben wants to see the Iowa guys, the Eric Alden, Noah Fant jumbo set in 2026, and I can't wait for that. Thanks for giving Sample some love. Sick of Bengals fans thinking he sucks just because he's not a fantasy relevant tight end. Here's the deal on Drew Sample, all right? Not only do I do the Drew Sample anytime touchdown bet every single week, I will soon be announcing what sportsbook will be the home of that bet this year, but Drew Sample is an effective blocker. This is not bullshit. This is not me fluffing it up and playing the Drew Sample hype, where Drew Sample is a damn good blocker. Yeah. Drew Sample can line up in the H-back role and get a good lead block. He's very good for pass protection back there. Drew Sample is a valuable guy. People just can't let go of the fact that Drew Sample was a second-round pick in 2019. Should he have been picked in the second round? No.
I kind of forgot about
he has He has turned into a valuable part of the offense. And people are like, oh, Zach Taylor said this, and Drew Samples let go of his draft position. It's done. It's over with. But he is a very good and important piece of the Bengals offense.
Yeah, you got to understand that in the tight end position, not everybody's a pass catcher, right? Like there's different types of tight ends, right? We've got our Gesicki's that are going to catch the ball, put points on the board. Sample does that sometimes, but then you got point blockers like Sample. He's going to get out there and fucking move a defender so we can run to his side. You know, you just got to understand positionally, not all tight ends are created equal.
Yeah. If somebody were to say, hey, if Drew Sample were drafted in the 5th round that year, everybody would be like, that was a solid 5th round pick. He's put together, a few solid years of a career. He'll catch a touchdown pass every now and then, but he's a guy that plays a role in the offense. But people can't let go of the fact that he was drafted in the 2nd round 6 years ago. It's like, just fucking let it go and realize that he's actually a valuable part of the football team. I don't want to see anybody face Myles Garrett.
Anybody go up against Myles Garrett. I don't think that's fair, because you put up anybody against Myles Garrett and they're going to get worked at least twice a fucking drive. Absolutely.
You know, Myles Garrett got busted 100 miles an hour in a 60 the other night.
3 a.m. What are you doing, Myles? You know what they should do? They should set an example, suspend him one game. They should suspend him one game to let people know that you can't do that. I don't know who they play week 1. No idea. I don't know. But they should suspend him.
It doesn't matter.
Shouldn't matter, because you got to set a precedent. You can't have guys doing this.
It's about the integrity of the game. You got to put it out there. Reckless driving is not okay. This is not the University of Georgia.
100%.
Stuff's not going to fly around here.
Yeah.
I've been told the faster you drive, the safer you are. I think it depends on what kind of vehicle you're in.
Yeah.
But maybe.
Try it out.
The problem is we like ISOing Sample against elite. No. If he's going to chip, he's going to help. That's fine. But you don't want him one-on-one on a guy. That's why you got your tackles.
I don't want anybody one-on-one with Garrett or Watt or those guys. I mean,
just put 6 guys on Myles Garrett and throw it quick.
Yeah, exactly. Give Orlando Brown a gun and we'll take care of it. That's all you need to do, because Myles Garrett is going to get back in your backfield. That's the only thing that's going to stop it, is a guy with a gun. So is what it is.
So the Bengals offense looks primed to continue and have another big year as they did last season. But on the flip side, it looks like the defense might be ready to have another season like they had last year. Eagles, second string. Tanner McKee looked like Tom fucking Brady out there. Yikes.
We had guys out. What are your
thoughts on the defense?
We did
have a few guys out.
We had some key guys out. It's a new system. It's preseason. Let's take our licks now and learn from them. So week 1, again, whoever we're playing, again, we don't know who we're playing week 1. We just don't know.
Can't remember.
I can't remember at all. So that week 1, we're a well-oiled machine. I want to see the struggle now, not the regular season. That's where my head is at with it.
The problem with it is what I was seeing isn't really scheme type stuff to me. I saw very bad gap integrity, and everybody's like, oh, well, you're running a vanilla scheme in the preseason and all that. Dude, gap integrity is gap integrity at any level of football on a very, very basic basis. It's like Like there's this play where these dudes just crash in on the wrong side. There's just this wide open lane. Sidney Brown had that big one where I can say maybe it's scheme and unfamiliarity with it is on that big Sidney Brown run. You can see the hole opens. Logan Wilson crashes inside from his linebacker spot where he was clearly supposed to stay outside. That stuff where I'm like, okay, first reps, new system, new language. Maybe okay, but these dudes were consistently getting pushed back off the ball, consistently not plugging the gaps that are very basic gap assignments from the most basic level of football to the top. Now I'm like, should we be fucking worried?
I'm not worried. I truly am not worried. The Twitter machine freaked out, and I was watching the game with a bad signal, so I was like catching a play here or there, catching up on Twitter. And then I went back and kind of watched highlights and stuff. Yeah, it wasn't good, but they're going to be fine. I think they're going to be fine. Golden's going to whip them boys into shape, and we're going to be good. There's no way they're going to play like they played last season. There's just no way. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe it.
There were several people on Twitter in my mentions and the time I just declaring the season dead already.
Yeah, they were
it's
like,
over. We're fucked.
We're out. Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do all fall, dude?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Some people
go to the
aren't
farmer's
built.
market.
Yeah. Some people aren't built.
You just spend time with your wife.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? You know?
What the hell? Come on, jeez. Yeah.
I can't do that. I can't be sitting here in mid-August and be like, we're gonna fucking suck this year.
No.
Like, dude, I can't. I've got to find optimism. Yes, there were things that I was concerned about with the defense, 100%. But I'm never going to be like, this defense is going to fucking suck all year, because it was preseason week 1. There was no Cam Taylor-Britt. There was no Trey Hendrickson. Joseph Osai was, I think he's a little banged up. BJ Hill wasn't there because he's ramping back up for something. It's just like there's a lot of variables there, but there were some things that I thought were concerning when it comes to just the run game, because like, I don't care what your scheme is or what your call is, like,
Yeah.
you're responsible for certain gaps at certain times. And it just didn't seem to be there. But yeah, I'm not jumping off any cliffs. It was a wild night on Twitter, dude. Wild night. We're just fucking dead. I'm like, dude, relax.
Yeah. There's people that do that during training camp, dude. So it's just, again, some people just are not built for the NFL season. FC Cincinnati's right down the road. Go hang out with them. But we're good, guys. Seriously. I have a lot of faith in Al Golden. I really do. Now, week 2, if we're still struggling, I'm going to retract this statement. I reserve the right to retract this statement. But I think we're golden. No pun intended.
She says, I 100% say we suck and has to have no chance after the first quarter of week 1. Don't let them lie to you. That's the regular season. That's allowed. You're allowed to do it then.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
You're allowed to, because, I will. Team will get the ball, open the game, go down, score a touchdown. Like, we're fucked. We lost. It's over.
We're done. That's it.
She's like, shut up.
Game's over. I can't believe it. I do that. I've done that in the stadium with you. Shit.
Yeah. Breezy, this is not another slow start, brother. It's preseason week 1. I love you.
Yeah.
You're one of the original OGs. It isn't going to matter in the regular season NFL. You either prepare or you're not. Getting snaps against 2 is a thumbs down. Now, I do agree that snaps against 2s, you got to temper the expectations a little bit after what you saw for the offense. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But the Bengals starters never get those game reps. Now, I know it's not the best competition out there, but it's a game setting. It's calling out protections against real defenders where you don't know or have a really good idea of what they're about to do because you've been going up against them in camp all week or 4 weeks. So there is value to it, and I think it can only make things better. But you're right. It comes with preparation, and hopefully not having T and Jamar worried about contracts all camp and sitting out or holding in and all that shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
There's
to
less
say
distractions overall.
Yeah. I don't think that Logan Wilson has slowly regressed. I think Logan Wilson was having a fine year until he got hurt last year. I think maybe he did make a bad read on that big run by Sidney Brown in the preseason game, but that's one play in a preseason game. I think Al Golden's going to be very good for him. So I don't think of anything I've seen, it looks like regression. I think maybe he was just in the wrong spot on a play. And shit happens. It's football.
Yeah. No, he had a goofy year last year, but I think he's primed for a comeback. I think we're going to see a lot out of Logan Wilson. I think D Knight, as the players have come to call him, is going to be an excellent yin to his yang, and they're going to play well.
He does look good
off of each other. I think our linebacking core is going to be a strength this year. I really do.
Hey, shout out to Hilarious Scales watching the Instagram live. Hood News 75. We appreciate you.
Yeah, hell yeah. That guy's
dude is one of the funniest people that I've
is.
ever seen on the internet.
Yeah, he's funny. He's
dude
good.
Is awesome. So shout out to him for watching on the Instagram side of things. We appreciate you. Yeah, and I think the Logan Wilson turnover machine will be back. It wasn't Sidney Brown. It was Will Shipley. You're right, Braden. I was thinking of Sidney Brown because that's Chase Brown's brother who tackled him. Sidney Brown is a safety. It's Will Shipley, not Sidney Brown. Another I don't know ball. I don't know business. I don't know jack shit.
Yeah, just, again, get the hell out of here.
Fucking idiot. Dude, I need a drink.
Ooh.
Did you know this show's brought to you proudly by Garage Beer?
I crushed mine. I did know that.
This is beer-flavored beer.
It's wonderful.
I've, of course, got the lime.
Take a sip of that.
Because the lime's got me in a chokehold.
Show the people how good it is. Drew is sipping on the Garage Beer Lime Beer. They also have the beer-flavored light beer, the classic beer with a classic taste. It's just good beer. There's really no fancy ad read or fancy description about hops and all this shit. It just genuinely tastes good. Garage Beer, the official beer of Cincy Unfiltered. Now, you got to educate the people on where they can find it, Drew.
Well, if you're looking for this delicious 95-calorie, 3-gram of carb beer, this is a health beer.
Healthy beer.
This is good for you beer. If you would like to find these, you can just go to www.drinkgaragebeer.com. You can put in your zip code, find bars, restaurants, gas stations, golf courses.
That's fine.
Anywhere that sells that delicious beer-flavored beer, and you can just find it, buy it, and drink it. I am going to a concert this weekend, and I found out that dump of a stadium and that dump of a city, Cleveland, doesn't sell Garage Beer.
You got to you got to sneak it in.
I might have to keister it.
Keister the beer, 100%. Can will smell, but the beer will taste great.
Just wash it off. But yeah, great ad read. I'm sure they'll love that.
Oh God.
I cannot disclose any confidential information, but there have been conversations with the Garage Beer team behind the scenes, and something is coming that is going to be cool as shit.
Blow your mind.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, it's
cannot wait for that to be shared with you guys. But as you know, they keep the lights on here, as Ron would normally say.
Yeah,
they are probably. I mean, they surpassed Miller Lite in Instagram followers, and in this world, I think everybody knows that's all that matters.
Oh yeah,
followers on the internet,
100%.
So they got him beat there. Fucking Travis Kelce is a GQ model now. His girlfriend was on his show, announced a new album, sent everybody nuts, internet in the tizzy. And Jason Kelce is one of the fucking most hilarious human beings on earth. I have to find this tweet actually while we're talking about this because it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. You can continue to speak while I look. Not like you need my permission. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. May I have another? I like to think that Taylor Swift drinks garage beer. I like to think she's a garage beer person.
I've seen her do it.
I haven't. At games? Where?
Yeah.
Okay.
When she was in the Chiefs suite. Yeah, I've seen it.
Did not know that. That's really badass. I think that they sit down at night and have a couple garage beers. Two uber famous people. Why would you not sip on like some of the finest beer that this planet Earth has to offer? What tweet are you looking for?
There was conversation on the internet the other night. Somebody was saying, Someone was comparing garage beer to another beer. And that's cool. People what they like.
This would absolutely make my head spin. Read this comment. That would be incredible if that was a reality.
I don't believe it is, but that would be awesome.
Oh yeah. Garage beer sweet. Garage beer, if you're listening, I know you are. Let's get a sweet. You can do it under a pseudonym, something like that. Let's get a sweet.
No, you do it under your name. If you're gonna spend the money on a suite, do it under their name.
That's true.
All right, here's
the
tweet.
I wonder if they would let that happen. But read the tweet.
So, somebody said, "Sorry, boys, but U.S. beers are absolutely garbage." Jason Kelsey said, "U.S. beers won World War II." And somebody was like, "Oh yeah, drinking your super light beers and blah blah blah," and he was pretty much just like, yeah, and it takes you an hour to drink each beer, but we're getting better drinking them faster and bonding with our soldiers. And then somebody says, USS Beers was the name of an aircraft carrier in World War II. Somebody said that. Cincy James actually said that.
Okay.
Project Game Day tailgate buddy.
Love it.
And Jason Kelsey replies, "This is one of my favorite tweets to ever exist." He said, "God damn, that's badass. We got planes and beers, boys. Let's go fuck up some Nazis." That's amazing. That's amazing Twitter right there. And then Garage Beer retweeted it and said, "New LinkedIn bio."
Unbelievable. Oh,
that's just incredible. What an incredibly cool company. What an incredibly cool beer. What an incredibly smart marketing strategy. And part of their marketing strategy was like, let's let these fucking guys tell people to go drink our beer.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. Yeah, they're doing it right. They're exploding. Like, they're growing, man. It's
everywhere.
Yeah, it's good beer. Like, that guy wants to make fun of light beer. Okay, dude, go drink motor oil while I sit here and enjoy a lime garage beer. Have fun. Yeah. Have fun. Have fun eating.
Dude, try my new fucking Moose Knuckle IPA. It tastes like fucking pine cones and OW20 motor oil. Bro, you're going to fucking love it.
There's good heavy beers out there. They're like, don't get me wrong, but like, I'd much rather sip on a garage beer. Like, plain and simple. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. I don't want to drink your fucking liquid incense in a 90-degree day in my pool and start sweating out fucking pumpernickel and goddamn antifreeze. All right. Anyway.
Pool.
Jermaine Burton.
Ooh, let's get into that.
Above ground, not whatever. So Jermaine Burton missed practice on Sunday. When Jermaine Burton misses practice, people are saying, "Oh my God, he's at the casino. Oh my God, he slept through practice again." Blah, 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 blah. With no, oh my God.
Piss missile?
Somebody whose last name I don't know how to pronounce on the Reds just hit a fucking piss missile. Miguel Andujar. Fucking nuked it.
I love it. We interrupt this Jermaine Burton talk to announce a Reds piss missile. Absolutely love it.
3-0 Reds over the Phillies. Just embarrassing to lose on Snoop Dogg night last night, though. What the fuck are we doing? We got to show Snoop what's going on.
I heard that was a mess, too. I heard you couldn't hear.
Yeah, I heard the sound was bad. I heard there was weed smoke everywhere. Snoop was smoking weed in a suite. Which I like that a lot. I'm not a marijuana user myself, but I like the power move. I'm like, I'm Snoop Dogg. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, you do you. 100%.
But anyway, so Jermaine Burton misses practice. Internet goes nuts. What's he doing? Is he sleeping through practice? Did he go to the casino? All this wild shit. Nobody knows anything. So Jermaine Burton has to put out a statement essentially explaining why he missed practice, even though after that practice, the media was told that he had an injury sustained in the preseason game. So his statement reads, "Several posts and headlines have circulated regarding my absence from the field yesterday." So this was posted Monday. "Unfortunately, some of these reports have omitted about important context, leading to false assumptions about my commitment and character. Mm-hmm. To be clear, my absence was due to injury, not for any other reason. Any suggestion otherwise is simply untrue. I take my role with the Bengals and my preparation for this season seriously, and I'm focused on recovering and getting back on the field as soon as possible. I appreciate those in the media who report responsibly and truthfully. For those who do not understand your misleading headlines, your clickbait articles at the expense of my reputation and selective wording have real impacts, not just on me, but on my family, teammates, and fans. Thank you to everybody who has reached out with support. I'll be back out there soon, and I look forward to continuing to work hard for this team and our fans. Jermaine Burton.
I love that. I love it. It's unbelievable.
Whoever wrote that did a great job.
Jermaine Burton's PR guy did a great job.
Yeah,
But hey,
agent, whatever.
For him to just go, whoa, full stop. There was some bullshit last year. I'm committed. I'm here. I'm working my ass off. I'm committed to this team, to this fan base, to this city. For him to come out and just say it, I'm not worried about the guy. I think he's going to be a freak this year, and I think his head's screwed on tight this year.
And he was back on the field today. You could hear him.
Yep.
You could see videos of him that were posted. Him talking to T. Higgins. He's locked in. He's there. But I understand the frustration of. It was kind of an unexplained absence. I don't think anybody really knew he got banged up in the preseason game.
No.
So like, he earned some of that, right?
Yeah,
because
sure.
people can only go off of your history. And his history last year was he missed like a Saturday walkthrough right before a game he was supposed to be kind of featured in with T. Higgins out, and he got punished for it. So now, I want to say I almost feel bad for the guy for having to explain himself on it, but like this is also a result of your actions from last year.
It is.
So I can't feel too bad for you, but the statement is good. I like the fact that he got out in front of it, put it out there and said, yo, I'm locked in. I'm focused. I dinged up my hamstring, I think is what it is.
Yeah,
that's it.
I'm excited.
And yeah, good to move forward. That's awesome. But I still wonder why they didn't. I mean, he wasn't getting reps with the ones last week before he got hurt. So I don't know what's holding him back from that. So I said Grok wrote it.
Yeah, ChatGPT.
Okay, Breezy says Grok wrote it. ChatGPT. A couple ChatGPT comments from Nick Fott and John Papps.
Hey, the message is there. That's all I give a shit about.
Yeah.
That this guy is saying, "Hey, my head is screwed on right this year. I'm ready to play Bengals football." Did you get it? Did you get it?
I didn't get it. There's a fucking fly. I don't know what kind of goddamn neighborhood I moved to, but there's flies everywhere.
Got to get some fly traps, buddy. Good to hear from Jermaine Burton.
I did. They don't work worth a fuck.
I know. Hopefully the man is ready to play some football this year. Heal up, brother. I got faith in you. You've got a supporter in me this year, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. So back to the Bengals offense. There was some 11-on-11 work today. And I want everybody in the chat to, well, you might prepare to bust. That's something that's been frequently discussed in the chat. Look at this throw. So back and forth battle. They're doing a 2-minute drill kind of situation. 20 seconds left on the clock, trying to win the day. Watch this Joe Burrow throw to Andre Yoshavash. Holy shit. This video is courtesy of Trags on Twitter. Mike Petraglia. Guy's a fucking legend. Love that guy. This video came from him. In a fucking bucket, dude.
I can only dream of being that accurate at anything. That, like, guys coming at you in your face, and he just
what?
Yeah. Pause. Sorry. Pause. He just drops it on a dime. Dude, you know what he probably said after that? Yeah, it could have been more accurate, but
yeah,
unbelievable.
Could have hit him more in stride.
Busting.
We got people busting in the chat.
Where's Chicken at? Where's Chicken?
I don't know where Young Chicken sandwiches tonight, but get ready for a little bit more busting.
Second of the season. And the Bengals go up again.
I hope he does that again this year. I hope, save it.
I pray to God.
Save it for the end of the season. Don't make it a habit, and then we'll have 2 gritty clips. You know,
just that same situation. Home game, nighttime.
Just throws a dime, gets into the end zone. We lock up the 1 seed in the bye, and he just hits it in the end zone. That's when it's going to happen.
Oh, talk about busting. I might get an indecent exposure charge if that happens. I'm talking late season night game, Paycor Stadium, go ahead touchdown with 10 seconds on the clock. Burrow runs it in, hits the gritty in front of the stadium, going ape shit. Lights are going off. Everybody's losing it, dude. There's going to be semen everywhere.
Oh my God. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, kids.
Do
we have a parental advisory thing anywhere? Is that like a thing?
We probably should. I ran into Wade, Dad Bod G.
Hell yeah.
Over the weekend, and his children were there with him, and I'm talking to him, and he's like, "You remember Drew from YouTube?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh my God, your children watch this? they hear the things that I say," and that's said, "Hey, it's a family show as long as the parents are cool." You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, 110%.
John, if your daughter's watching, I apologize. I need to find more creative ways to say certain things just for that scenario.
Yeah. Shout out, insert John's daughter's name. Awesome. Thanks for being a loyal.
I know her name. I don't know if he wants her name on the internet. So
don't say it. Yeah, don't say it. Yeah, that's why I said that. Yeah.
But yeah, man, she's like, you know him from YouTube? She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh my God, Jesus. I love it. I love it. I have
She's
a feeling.
Right there. Hi, Hunter. Shout out. Hi, Hunter. How are you today?
There you go.
Shout out, Hunter. We love you, Hunter.
Love it. I have a feeling that we're going to see a lot of those bucket drops from Joe Burrow this year with the retained talent on this team, not worrying about contracts, younger guys with their heads screwed on tight ends that are ready to play ball. I think Joe Burrow is going to throw for a bajillion zillion yards, and it's going to be really fun.
You know who also looked really, really good, and we can get into one of our Twitter Q&A
let's do it
here.
Yeah.
Who looked really good in that first preseason game was Dylan Fairchild.
Talk about busting. Come on. That is my guy.
He looked damn good. This is a question from Twitter user Ed Helinski. We put out a mailbag today. It said, put some questions below in the chat. We will answer a few of them on the show tonight. And this was one of them here. He says, what player have you been impressed with in camp? Either good or bad. So I got one good, one bad. I'm going with Dylan Fairchild for good because he has looked the part since day one. He has looked good in camp since day one, but we saw him in real NFL action against second stringers. We know. But he looked damn good, graded out very well if you're into the grade things. And it was like, holy shit. Did we finally fix our left guard?
Yeah, dude. Let me tell you this, guys. Fairchild is the left guard for the Cincinnati Bengals for the next 8 years, 10 years, however fucking long he wants to stay in Cincinnati.
If they pay him.
Yeah, Fairchild is the real deal, Holyfield. He is going to have highlight reels this year of him picking up human beings and throwing them to the floor. This guy is going to be electric. Now, I know the offensive line is not the sexiest, most exciting position in the world, right? He's not out there catching touchdowns or making massive hits, but trenches matter, guys. And when you've got an absolute warrior in there, it's going to be an exciting year at left guard.
Oh, can I find this video? Please tell me I can find this video.
Is it the body slam?
No.
Okay.
So you said you were traveling and watching the game on like shaky signal, so you may have missed it. I don't know if there's a video out there, but I saw it in the pregame broadcast. He walked up to TJ Slayton. Fairchild did. And just fucking headbutted the guy for like 3 minutes straight. So bam, 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 bam. I'm like, I fucking love this guy.
Yeah, he's a warrior, dude. This guy, just pay attention, Bengals fans. Watch the interior O-line, specifically him this year. He's going to be an absolute unit out there and make interior defensive linemen's lives hell.
Like if I'm Zach Taylor, I'm sitting there talking to another coach, like, look. So I think we're gonna start out probably. We're gonna spread it out a little bit. We're gonna try to establish a run. Yo, what? What'd you say? Fairchild's over there headbutting dudes for minutes on end.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. Tell him to keep doing that. If
Do
my
we-
offensive guard's going to go out there and bash his face into other people to
Yeah.
get ready to play, I fucking love that, dude.
Are we still using the term glass eater, or do we need something else? I mean,
I think that's got to go with Pollock because Pollock
asked-
wanted glass eaters and he gave us a bunch of ass eaters.
yeah, that's a good point. We need to coin a phrase for this type of NFL guard, because Jesus, they don't make him like him anymore with that mentality. You know what I mean? And it's just so freaking fun, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that is another thing that I think is good for this offense. Now, Lucas Patrick on the other side, he left a little bit to be desired. I think. I think that he played well. He looked better than Kappa looked last year.
Yeah, he did.
So it is an upgrade, but there were times where I'm like, okay, I'd like to see a little bit more out of this guy. Cody Ford comes in playing even like the third, fourth string guys, and is all right. But the right guard thing's still not feeling great for me. But right now, I'm just so happy and so thrilled that Dylan Fairchild's the left guard. So to stay on a more positive note, he is one of the guys that I have been pleasantly surprised by in training camp, as you said. Now getting into somebody who I have maybe been a little bit less impressed with in camp.
Yeah.
Got to talk about it. And he's my guy. I talk to this guy personally sometimes. Big fan of this guy. I'm a little concerned about DJ Turner, though. Michigan man, great human being. A little bit worried about some of the stuff I saw on Thursday. A lot of the clips you've been seeing going around from camp with receivers making play is Turner in coverage. It's early. Guy's bouncing back from a broken clavicle. I have faith that he can and will turn it around. But if you're looking at going into the season, who's a guy that maybe I'm a little bit surprised by I thought I would see more out of him is DJ Turner right now, but I am confident that he can turn it around.
Yeah, I think DJ Turner will turn it around. But definitely camp is you're kind of like putting your head to the side, like, was that DJ again? You know, that kind of stuff. So if you break your clavicle, it's going to take a minute for you to turn the switch back on the field, I think. I'm gonna chalk this kind of loose play up to that. But if you're gonna identify a positive, you got to talk about a negative. I think all's fair. You got to balance it out. Turner has some work to do to show why we drafted him where we did, and continue that excitement that guys like you and I had for him last year. You know.
Yeah, I agree. So that would probably be the two, and that is again from Ed Helinski, Twitter fan, Twitter follower. The other Twitter Q&A question that we picked is a long one, but a good one, and I like it. This comes from Timothy Jansen on Twitter. He said, in a world where Dallas consistently has major problems signing any of its stars and always overpays them, and Pittsburgh might be even worse, having a bad player sit out and having had a player sit out an entire season, Le'Veon Bell, while having issues with stars all over the place. Why is the Brown family the only one in football ever criticized around player signings? The Bengals signed Burrow early to the richest quarterback contract. They signed Chase early compared to every other top wide receiver from last season. And they have the highest paid wide receiver duo in football. You go to SB Nation's Steelers site right now, 100% of the comments are negative toward Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward obviously doing a hold-in, wants a new deal. So is their starting kicker, Chris Boswell. All of the comments are negative towards Cam Hayward because he has signed a contract. Have the fans refer to the owner as Mr. Rooney, contrast that against Hendrickson, and what our writers and fans say about him is the complete opposite. I'm not sure I can write what they say about Mr. Brown, and I am one of the writers. But I really liked that question because
good job getting.
I think it's very simple.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a very simple thing. The media, the internet, and a lot of Bengals fans are not ready to let go of the 1990s yet.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not.
No.
Even though it's not the same anymore.
Yeah.
And that's why when Adam Schefter tweets things about Cam Hayward's contract, I get shit on in the replies because I'm like, hey, are you going to call him cheap and all this shit you did about the Bengals over the Trey Hendrickson thing? And everybody's like, oh. The reason that Jerry Jones and the Rooneys get away with this, I think, is because they do have Super Bowls that they can hang their hat on.
Truth.
Now they might be from fucking, 10, 15, 30 years ago when you're talking about Dallas, more than 30.
Mhm.
But they can hang their hat on that. So I think that earns them a little bit of leeway with it. But to be completely honest with you, I think it is a completely unfair assessment. And I am also a person that says the Bengals front office right now currently is actively fucking this thing up with Trey Hendrickson. I
Mhm.
do.
Yep. 100%.
I think Pittsburgh is actively fucking it up with Cam Hayward, one of their best defensive players.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
Pittsburgh also has a TJ Watt. They have a Joey Porter Jr. They have other defensive players to focus on and worry about paying in the future. Right now, the Bengals don't have anybody else on that defense they should be worried about paying. Get Trey done.
Yeah.
But to answer Timothy's question, I think it's because of media coverage and people just aren't ready to let go of it. And let's be honest here. When the bad shit gets put out about the Bengals, we reply, we interact.
Mhm.
We feed into it because we are defending the team that we dedicate all of our time to, and that's what you do on football Twitter. But I think that it's old narratives that people aren't ready to let go of yet, and they know it gets a rise out of people, is my take on it.
Yeah. No, there's like almost nothing to add to that. That's the perfect sentiment. I completely agree. We have a history of being difficult when it comes to retaining some guys. I mean, you can fucking hold all 10 fingers up and name 10 guys that should have been here longer than they were. I do think, though, we are entering they hate us because they ain't us territory, though. I just think we're good now. Last year stunk. Got it. Okay. We're a solid program now. Still got to pay Trey. Get it. They just can't catch up with that. They're stuck in the motion of the 90s, like you just said, with the struggles and just the bad publicity and the poor decision-making the front office was making. But they're more good than bad now. And you and I are critical of the front office. I rightfully so sometimes. This Trey Hendrickson situation, unbelievable. Just unreal that it's not resolved yet. But the front office is doing what they do. You know what I mean? They're negotiating, right? Like, we're all fans. We're players, guys. We want him to get paid so he can play and be happy. But I don't know. I think the continued coverage of the Bengals and abuse, like not direct abuse, right? But like secondhand abuse, like fucking Schefter tweeting out the wrong uniform 2 years in a row because he knows all us assholes are going to be in the comments. That's a wrong uniform. Blah, and then just throwing it up later going, here's the right one. They know we're going to be in the comments. They know we're going to drive interactions and numbers. They're toying with us. You know, it's bullshit, but a lot of these guys are toying with us.
But it does open the door for, I think, good information to get out there. It's just whether or not people want to be receptive to it, because you can, we now live in a world where we can criticize an NFL agent and he'll text us trying to get us on here to prove his case, and he can do what he does. So we're living in a world where there's more access, there's more people. And Ted Karras did an interview with Brandon Seho on the Mental Game podcast.
Pretty good.
Phenomenal work by Seho. Love Seho to death. And Ted Karras even shouted out like the Bengals creator communities to an extent. Like, I know he said Goodberry by name, because the Bengals have about 15 beat reporters. He said that's like 3 times less than any other team. All these other teams have 30 to 40 guys writing about it. So it's created, he said, it's created like sort of a vacuum where these creators, us fans, have gotten into the creative space and delivering the opinions and news and ideas more direct to the fan base. Because you will not convince me that Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, Jordan Schultz, love Schultz, great guy, not a shot by any means. But these national reporters that cover the Bengals here and there, they don't know as much about this team as the guys like you and I, or Joe Goodberry, or the Bengals Brews guys, or Malik and his team. Like any of these people that are consistently creating and putting out content and information.
Yep.
These guys will never know as much about the team as we do. And that's why I consume that content. I watch Malik's show on Wednesday nights because I can learn from him and Logan and Evan and Daniel. And, I watch Joe Goodberry's stuff because he covers this. He's the pioneer of this shit, honestly. So that is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But nationally, and to answer Timothy's question, it's just people don't care to catch up from the 90s, and they know that it's going to get the traction that they're looking for.
100%. Absolutely. I like that. I mean, we are a creator-based news cycle. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. I mean, you got guys, you have guys in the locker room, your Ben Babies, your James Rapines, you've got a lot of different people in there, but I don't think I knew that we lacked credentialed people. I don't think I knew that. Other teams have way more.
Yeah, dude, the Bengals are tight with credentials. The Bengals don't give out credentials all willy-nilly. They are strict with their credentials.
Yeah.
I sent an email a couple years ago trying to get credentials. They're basically like, who in the fuck are you? And I was like, fair.
Fair.
I got but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got credentialed for an event one time, but it's just they're very stingy with it. Yeah. So I think the Bengals like to have their thumb on their media members. Yeah. I think they like to be able to say, hey, don't ask that, or
control.
I think that they like to have a good control of it. And that's why if you got $40 and a YouTube channel, you can get on there and say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
every team has people that do what we do. Don't get me wrong. This isn't unique to us, but I do think that the creators in the Bengals world drive more and are more valuable to the team community than maybe a guy in New York where they've got 80 reporters in the media room after every game.
True. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Oh, we're all damn good at what we do. How about that? I think we're
not like us personally. We're not.
Yeah. Timothy, I hope we answered your question there, man. Shout out. Thank you very much for writing a novel for us to read on here. Absolutely love it. Means you put some thought behind it.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, 100%. We've got another one, but it kind of ties in with another topic we want to talk about. So
starting
safety,
guide
us to that next topic.
Yeah, we had an internet wig out there. I think they're the transition, but Geno Stone is dealing with a soft tissue injury, which is apparently a shin contusion. And what contusion means is a fucking bruise. So he had that shin injury a couple years ago where we're like, holy shit, or not a couple years ago, last year, where it was like, holy shit, I think he snapped his leg in half.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And he miraculously didn't. So he's dealing with that. And week to week. So we're less than a month from the regular season. This is something that could linger into week one. I know he was on the rehab field today, so that's a good sign. But he realistically could miss the start of the season. And Tyson Anderson has been getting the first team snaps all week in practice. And Tyson Anderson, great special teams guy, very, very valuable special teams coverage player for the Bengals since he's been around, but he's really not played a lot of defensive snaps outside of the preseason. And a question that came from Fravor in the chat. Hopefully he's still here to see his questions get answered. Our buddy Fravor was in there, and he said, my own text from dad. I missed a text from dad. I am a bad son. I'm a bad son. But he said, I'm going to give my own text from dad. If Geno Stone misses extended time, does Anderson have the durability to hold up at safety to replace him? And I think that is a great question because we don't have a lot of tape of Tyson Anderson in the actual safety position.
Yeah, we don't know.
He's still, you know, he's still here. Guy's got 4 garage beers and a burger. Where else is he going to
go? Yeah, 100%. Durability is an interesting word there. You never know if a guy is going to, get banged up, but can he play ball in place of Geno Stone, who struggled last year a little bit, turned it on towards the end of the season? I don't know. Right. There's not a lot of tape or evidence that says, he'll step in and take care of it. We know the guy's athletic. We know he can take care of business on special teams. He's been fun to watch in camps. But live action for an extended period of time, if Geno Stone ends up missing a couple games, doesn't sound like he's going to, but it's like up in the air, right? Week to week. I don't know. We'd have to wait and see on Tyson Anderson. At least I would.
Never know with them contusions, bro.
Bruise.
But yeah, I think that Tyson Anderson is a guy that I think when you're that good on special teams and you're that smart on special teams and you can get to the right spot and make the right play, like he was flirting with Pro Bowl honors as a special teamer last year.
Absolutely.
And now, he's thrust into a different role. Dijon Anthony was going to be probably the backup on the other side. So Tyson's getting a shot. So he's been running with the ones in camp. Haven't heard anything great about him, but also haven't heard anything bad about him. So I think that if he was getting, just picked apart and looked like he didn't know what he was doing out there, it probably would have been reported on. And I haven't seen anything like that.
Yeah.
So I think, there is a chance that he plays week 1, and there's a chance that, that goes well. There's a chance that he plays so damn good, Geno Stone never sees the field again. Who knows?
Yeah. Anderson's athletic. He's fast. He's everything you want in a safety. But can he put it all together for an extended period of time? I think, that's the question.
And he may be playing week 1. And if you want to go to week 1, you should just get your tickets to that on TickPick. TickPick, the official ticket provider of Cincy Unfiltered. All you got to do is download the TickPick app. You can scan the QR code right there on your screen in the TickPick app. Use code Cincy10 if you're a new user. Knock a few bucks off your first purchase. That's where you should get your tickets all Bengals season. That's where I got my tickets to Morgan Wallen in Cleveland, the dump, on gross. Friday. Dude, I'm talking floor seats right by the stage. Like, Buddy's going to be right there doing his little country thing.
Yeah, you got to hold up a sign.
TickPick, just unreal. Unreal the hookup that you get on your tickets on TickPick. So me and the wife are going to head up there. I'm going to find somewhere near that dump of a stadium that sells garage beer. I'm going to drink several of them. Yep. And then we're going to slide in, watch him do his little thing. Miranda Lambert's going to be there. That's a big hit with the women.
Nice.
She sang a lot of songs about like shooting her husband and stuff. So chicks dig that.
Yeah.
So
you better watch
man,
out.
I'm telling you, the worst part about it, the TickPick aspect of it, dope. Cheapest tickets, easy to buy. I know right where I'm going to be. But I'm telling you, the fact that I had to pay $1,000 for 2 nights in a hotel in Cleveland,
yuck.
That should be illegal.
Yeah, it should.
There's apparently a hotel price gouging scandal following the Morgan Wallen tour around the country, just raking people over the coals for it. Don't love that, but I do love the tickets that I got on TickPick. I love the fact that when I log into the TickPick app, I know what I'm going to pay. I'm not going to get hit with a bunch of extra bullshit at the end. Mm-hmm. If a ticket's $100, I'm paying $100 to get in there. So as you're gearing up, you're planning your Bengals season tickets. You're planning which games you're going to take the family to, when you're going to take off work, when you're going to do this. If you're going on road games, the code works for everything. All you got to do is download the app. If you're a new user, code Cincy10. There may be some other things coming down the line with TickPick to look out for the season. I got a text from my dad's wife that says, "I fucking hate you right now."
Perfect. Great timing. Right during the ad read.
It's concert related. She sent me the concert months ago when the first announced, and I was like, the nosebleed seats are like $300.
Yeah. 100%.
And thanks to TickPick, I was able to make this happen. So I apologize that's how it played out, but it was not an intentional thing. It all came together very, very quickly.
All good. It's all good. TickPick is the best ticket provider out there. Everything you've said is ringing true, man. No fees, no bullshit. Straight up, you're going to pay what you see. Official ticket provider since the Unfiltered. Happy to be partnered up with them. Absolutely love the guys.
It's right there. All you got to do. Pull it up. Look, let's take a look. Let's look at the Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals. Preseason game. You want to go to preseason game? August 23rd, Saturday, $22. Take the kids.
22.
Take the kids to the preseason game. If preseason is great to take the kids. If they're not ready for the the intensity of a regular season game, or you're afraid they're not going to like it and want to leave early, $22 preseason game, good time for the family. Home opener, you're getting there for $127. Goes up a little bit. Lions game coming into town October 5th, 4:25 kickoff down there in Paycor Stadium. So second half's going to probably start getting a little bit darker there in October. That's good. Getting there for $289. Thursday night, white Bengal night announced against the Steelers, getting there for $177. So all you got to do, man, download the app. It's very, very easy. Look at the Reds. Reds are up 3-0 on the Phillies right now, fighting for a playoff spot. Tito Francona's got them in the hunt. Got some disappointing losses, but they're there. You want to go to the game tomorrow night? Reds Phillies getting there for $13. Fireworks Friday, August 15th, getting there for $17. $20 on a Saturday. So
yeah,
all you gotta do, download that.
Literally can't.
If you don't have the app, use the code that's on your screen and get it.
There you go.
And unlock a summer of fun. Unlock all kinds of cool shit. Unlock the best fall of your life, because this is going to be the most fun football season that any of you have ever experienced. So get the TickPick app and make sure you're there for it. Was that a very, very good ad read or no?
Yeah, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it.
I feel like we did great on that. I feel like
100%.
we almost looked professional.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But yeah, we're getting good at this, you know.
There is some up to something season talk. There's what do they call it? Irons in the fire.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's just shit going on that we can't talk about yet that we're excited to be a part of. So we'll let you guys know when we can talk about it. So all kinds of shit. So eyes emoji. Eyes emoji.
It is
absolutely
up to something season. Are we eyes emojiing it? I'm telling you, one of these things that is going to come out is going to make people say, "Holy fuck!"
Unreal. I am so excited about it. I don't know how we haven't accidentally said it. Just unreal. I'm so pumped.
We've gone from busting to now we're edging people. That's what this show is.
Yeah.
I just popped a 9 milligram lip pillow. It's 8:00. I got one thing to do. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna finish this beer.
Do it. I'll hold up my crushed one.
This guy keeps drinking before work.
Unbelievable.
Drink during work like an adult.
Yeah, come on, grow up, man. Jesus.
Said OGs no first.
I don't know.
OGs may find out things first, but some things I got to keep close to the chest.
Yeah.
We've had a couple current Bengals tune in on Instagram tonight. Shout out to Nate Brooks and Cam Grandy for popping into the Instagram live on the show tonight. Shout out to everybody watching tonight. Member for 9 months, John Paps with a big old hoot day. Green comments get noticed. Got to do the 12 milligram. Hey, 12 milligram lip pillows are a fucking ride, dude.
That's my head. That helmet on his photo is right there. Pop that back up.
That's not you. That's Joe Burrow in that helmet.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's badass. That's a sick edit. That's the helmet right there, Nostradamus.
That is it.
That's sick.
I didn't even notice that. I'm glad you caught that.
Yeah, I just did. Right when you popped it down. Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Another member, Nick Fock.
Shout out, Nick. We love you, Nick. OGs know first. That's the Discord members. I don't post the Discord link enough. If you follow me on the internet, you can DM me. I'll send it to you. I should do better with that. I have times where I'm like very active in the Discord, and then like days get busy and I forget about shit. So maybe I'm a bad person or a bad Discord member, but
yeah,
this is the time of year where like, dude, like phones going off, calls, texts, everybody's wanting something. Everybody wants a piece of your shit. We're trying to figure out our plan for the season. Yeah, there's just a lot happening in the world right now.
We got some fun stuff geared up for this season. It's gonna be a good season.
Where do you think the best seats are to watch a game? Taylor Scott's thinking about getting tickets to the Patriots game. Taylor,
in the house, dude.
I'm a big corner end zone, lower level guy.
Yeah, I like that.
I like corner end zone seats. I feel like you can see the whole field pretty well. So that would probably be my second shot. My second favorite.
I'm an end zone guy.
My second favorite is the mid level, the 200s
Yeah.
level. If you can get on the sideline, that's actually still a very good view. But you're right. You can sit in the 300 section and still have a damn good view of the game. So it's hard to get a bad seat in there. But south end zone is a little bit more rowdy, a little bit more live down there, the 156, 158 area. That's where there's a lot of rowdiness down there. So I like that.
Mm-hmm. I respect an end zone guy, though. I'm an end zone guy, too. You can watch the whole play develop. I absolutely love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Did that for the T. Higgins touchdown against the Vikings. It was right in front of me. Yeah, I was sitting in the front row of that game, dude. It was dope.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Some guy was like telling me and my wife to sit down. I'm like, buddy, we're in the front row. You should probably sit up higher.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
sorry about it.
Go higher or be less poor and buy my seats. Sorry, buddy. I'm standing up. Come on, get out of here. This isn't. What do you think this is, dude, like
we're in the south end zone. We're in the south end zone, front row.
I got 9 beers in me. And you're gonna tell me to sit down?
Yeah, let's be real. Guy was fat as shit. So it's like, hey, buddy, we cannot change our time here because you don't want to stand up. Sit up higher or watch the game at your house. Sorry.
Agreed. Sitting down. That happens in Pittsburgh. They don't stand.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
They kicked out Gary Faulkner, the Bengals beard, for standing up.
Insane.
Kicked him out.
They kicked him out?
He was told to leave because he kept standing up, like getting excited and standing up during plays. And Pittsburgh was like, we told you, now you got to get the fuck out of here.
That's insane.
For standing up at a football game.
That is crazy, dude.
You know how much these fucking tickets are, dude?
Yeah, I'll do what I want.
If I'm sitting, I'll make a plate of fucking ramen noodles on a hot plate from my seat. The money you got to spend to sit in that motherfucker.
Beyond committing crime, you're not going to tell me what the hell I'm going to do in my seat when I'm there and I paid that much money for it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, text the fucking jerk line. Tell them I'm standing up.
Yeah. Ooh.
You're lucky I'm not the guy I used to be. I used to be in that stadium 16, 17, 18 years old, fucking illegally buying beer from vendors that didn't check my license while I'm on my way to the bathroom to huff a cigarette in the stall. All right. I've fucking grown. So back off. I'm going to stand up and cheer for Joe Burrow and the boys.
Yeah. I could not imagine sitting down an entire football game. I just could not.
No, I sit down during fucking commercial breaks. You know what I'm
saying? I get up without even realizing it. Like a play happens, and we've been sitting next to each other, and we've both just shot up out of our seats. Like,
yeah, dude.
Like, get out of my face. I'm not.
Burrow lets go of a pass that I think is going more than like 10 yards.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Immediately.
There's a part of you in your heart that says, I got to catch this ball. You know what I mean? Your bot. It's like we're former athletes, so we pop up. It's instinct,
dude. What?
Go. What are you about to say?
This is just a weird thing that I do, and I'm sorry we're running late, but if you leave, we totally get it. But when I'm at a football game and a fight breaks out.
Yeah.
If I'm not already standing during the fight, I stand up as if I'm going to be involved in the altercation.
Absolutely.
You know, like you see guys start getting, I'm just fuck am I pulling my pants? I'm 300 feet away. And they would all beat the shit out of me. But I get up like I'm about to get in that shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just a weird thing that I do.
You got to have faith in yourself. You can still handle your own. Absolutely. I haven't been in a fight in Paul Brown Stadium in a long time, and I'm happy about that. So,
I've never been in an actual fight. I have tried to get in fights there before.
I've been in exactly one, and it was against a Pittsburgh fan, and he was kicked out. I've been in one fight in Paul Brown and one fight in Nippert, and the one in Nippert was not my fault. The one at Paul Brown Stadium was probably my fault, but it is what it is.
I was probably a fresh 21-year-old. Bengals Steelers orange out Sunday night game.
Love it.
And Lamar Woodley, old Steelers linebacker, made a play, and I was drunk, and I was like, man, I fucking love that guy at Michigan. Why do you have to be a fucking Steeler? And these Steelers fans in front of me turn around like, you're a Steelers or you're a Michigan fan and a Bengals fan? And I was like, yeah. He's like, that's fucking weird. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I hear them talking to each other about me right in front of me.
I hate that.
So I stuck my head in between their two heads. I was like, why don't you shut the fuck up and watch the game? Like I was looking for one there and I didn't get it. But I've never actually been in an actual physical altercation inside the stadium. It's got a little sketchy at tailgates before.
Yeah. But. Been in one. Not fun. You're asked to leave, Bengals,
were you wearing the suit?
Changed man now. No, I was a kid, dude. I was young. I was probably
that would have been awesome. Though.
18 years old. That would have been.
I want to see you just beating the shit out of a Steelers fan, full
like
Bengalian costume,
like hockey shirt. Like I have the shirt pulled above his head, and I'm just fucking wailing.
Full outfit. The only thing is, you're not getting away with that. There's not gonna be like, oh, I wonder who that guy was. Like, no, that was him.
And they'll tell me I can't come back. So my fighting days are over. I just want to enjoy my football games now, dude. Jesus. All right, we've kept these people for an hour and 10 minutes. Hate us or love us, you guys are still here. I've got nothing left but a Drink Garage beer. Download the Tick Pick app and Hooday.
That's all I got. I crushed the beer far too early because I didn't know we were going to do that. But hey, it is what it is. We love you all. We'll see you next week. Maybe something for the game Monday. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll have to talk. We got kids and wives and schedules and commitments and bills and pools and all kinds of other shit to worry about. But we'll see.
Humble brag.
Stay tuned. I mean, not the in-ground guy over there, but whatever. So we'll see. You're going to see too much of our faces on the internet for the next few months. That's all you need to know. Stay tuned. We'll figure it all out. We love you.
Your boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer. Let's flow. No filter needed. Beer's getting deleted. It's the Cincy Unfiltered show. Let's go. Our boys are ready to go. Our boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer. Let's flow. No filter needed. Beer's getting deleted. It's the Cincy Unfiltered show. Let's go.